we go. I'm going to be getting in the water, so I'm going to have to put on some waders. About a month ago, to put a sprinkler on top of the cabin because of the wildfires in the area. I know bears love to be around this cabin. This is a bear board. The previous owner made it, and essentially it's nails that come up through a board. You put this in front of the door. If a bear wants to get in, he's going to have to step on the nails. Let's go in. It's really nice and cool in here. I'm gonna have some sausage, apple, coffee, some cheese. So I have a propane oven in this cabin and I will be using it, but I don't have a big propane tank to go down here. I need that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a small one for now. This is a really old propane stove. These windows are really, really old. I mean, very old. Hard to beat hummus. Salami, amazing. Extra old cheese. So the previous owner left a fridge and a vacuum and a little end table. A fridge is a huge advantage, and so I normally use the cooler all the time, and that's how I've been camping forever, is with a cooler system. And I do enjoy a cooler system, but I can power this fridge two different ways. One way is with the generator. Let's start her up. Oh, maybe it's because I'm, there we go. I think it's because I was tilted. There we go. Got to make sure that your gas cap is switched to on. And we have power. So the fan works and makes really weird sounds, and the lights are working over top of the sink. Oh, I heard the generator kick in by plugging in this fridge. The other option is a power station. Of course, this isn't waterproof, But I could put it over with the generator. This is 2,000 watts. I don't know how long it will power the cabin, but I think it's worth a try. Now, I wonder what kind of power the fridge will use from this power station. So right now it's drawing 467 watts, 460 watts. With the fridge plugged in, it would take 4 hours to drain this unit. Okay, now I see that it's gone down to 52 watts. So that tells me that it could run the cabin for quite some time. So I'm starting to see some things that I'm going to be dealing with in this cabin. This stovepipe is on a crazy angle here. The stove that I'm going to be bringing in here has the opening more in the back of the stove. So it'll definitely be straighter, but this doesn't look great. Like, yes, I know it's a nice line out, but it should be straight. I really think it should be straight, going straight up. So that is something that's going to have to be dealt with for sure. Something else I don't like is this sofa. I mean, I sink right into the thing. This couch is ridiculous. It's way too soft and it's way too close to that stove. And I'm wondering if butterflies are living in this old couch. You can see remnants of a butterfly right there. And then we have a live one right there. All right, he's in there. Let's get him outside. There he goes. These legs have to come off before I'm getting it out that door. I don't have the tools to do it. I'm just gonna kick him off. This is gonna sit outside around the back of the cabin. Yes, and in a few months, when winter kicks in, I'll be able to take an ice road all the way to this cabin. And so when I come in my truck, I'll be able to take this couch, throw it in the back of the truck, and then toss it in the dump. I just really want it out of the cabin right now. It does not work for me. I really don't like resting in my cabin or tent until everything's tidied up. I just can't do it. I could see myself using this next summer. There's so many electrical outlets here for like lights and power switches in this place, and it was never finished. Like, there's just so much that needs to be done. I've been using lights like this for my camping experiences for the last few years, and I just love them. Like, I love this kind of light as opposed to, you know, like lights that you'd have at home. So one of the great things about this location is there's fish, and this fishing rod should do the trick. So much for me to learn when it comes to this stuff. When it comes to fishing in the Northwest Territories, you can see that little barb there, little hook. You have to get rid of that. It is illegal to fish with a barb. Give it a little pinch like that. And then if you can just rub your finger over there without it being caught, then it's good. So I have my fishing license. You need a fishing license here. And I also have a timber permit. so I can cut down some of the trees that are around here, dead standing trees, and some green birch if I want. And there's not much for birch, but if I do see one that I think would make some good firewood, then yes, I do have a license for that as well. And I'm gonna get my hunting license. And I have a 270 rifle, and that thing's got power, man. It's got crazy power, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to potentially go caribou hunting this winter. There is another butterfly in this place, so it's telling me that there's definitely some sort of butterfly nest. Okay, he's in this cup now. There he goes. Sometimes I'm able to call loons. This is the weirdest stove I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of different stoves in my life. It's got a really wonky handle. There's this, that opens your chimney. It's like the oldest stove, man. Over here on the side, you'll see that it's got this really weird chain. This is how you control the airflow in and out. Go like that, and closing it one little bead at a time. That's it. I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning. I have no idea if the stove's going to work, to be honest. This is going to be a bit risky. I'm pulling the sprinkler off, and oh, I can't do this because it's wrapped around the chimney, and I wrapped it around the chimney so that way it wouldn't slide down. Now I want it to slide down. There's no way for me to get up there right now. The stove smells. There's like a really strong smell coming off it. I don't know if it's creosote or what. Yeah, I don't have the greatest sense of smell, so that's telling you how bad this thing is. And instead of waiting an hour for this thing to boil, I'm just gonna do it on the old propane stove. These are just shower curtains. That's all this is. Had a pretty good sleep last night, I have to say. Pretty good. Although this morning, I think there was something biting my butt. I woke up with a little ow on my rear. I was like, what is that? And then I gave it a whack, and I definitely felt like there was a beetle in there, and I got out of the blankets, and I did this to the blankets, and I looked all through them, and I couldn't see anything. But, and when I say blankets, I mean sleeping bag. But yeah. Definitely alarming. It was an interesting alarm. I love these buckets for going to the bathroom. And this outhouse, I'm gonna do it up in a way where you take one of these buckets, you slide it in, you use it, then you slide it out, you take the bag out, and I just bring it home with me. This is gonna be built up with wood, and across the top is gonna be the seat, and there's gonna be like just a little opening here. You slide it in. I will have this top taken off, the plastic taken off, so you just slide it in. The top will go across with the hole here. So I'll just come in, do my thing, and then when it's time to go at the end of the trip, pull the bucket out, take out the bag, push the bucket back in, close the door. There's just so much rock here, digging a hole is next to impossible, right? So you just have the slide in, slide out bucket system. First cast and I got a fish biting. Oh, it's a pike. Wow. First cast. First cast. Oh, there he is there. Take it, take it. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Third cast. Oh, yeah. He's got in the weeds. He's fighting. He's fighting it. Oh, baby. There he is. Oh, yeah. Got him. Got him. Look at that. Wow. He's free. He's free. Oh, oh, little guy. Oh, yeah. He got it. He took the bait. He took the bait. But I got to let him go. Okay. There we go. Got a pike. But I'm not going to eat that. He's just way too small, right? So I could eat it, but I'm not going to. I'm putting him back. There he goes. There's a pike right there. He's right there. He took it again. It's the same guy. He took it again. What is his problem? Oh no, it's a different one. It's a different guy. He's longer. Just hanging out here on the shore. Yeah, he's got fight. I'm gonna free you, buddy. It's like you were waiting for that. He was waiting for it for sure. There's another one. Look at that. Little guy, but still. If you watch Joe and Zach's Survival, you know that the filleting knife is used for everything, including bacon. Oh yeah. First things first, I'm going to try that chocolate chip pancake that was soaked in the bacon grease and some syrup. Bacony, maple syrupy, chocolatey. There's a crazy amount of little fish in here. Like, it's nuts, man. They're like bugs or something. And I want to use some of this water for washing my dishes, but it's kind of gross. Over on this side, there's lots of flow from the lake. So there's no bugs that I can see. Well, that's it, everybody. That's the end of this video. I had an amazing trip at this cabin. I really felt comfortable here, and I just love the space. I'm going to start to utilize that upstairs area pretty soon, and there's lots of work coming to this cabin. So I really encourage you to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like this video, all that sort of stuff, because this is going to be a major project for this channel, and I'm really looking forward to it. On top of that, there's just going to be really nice cabin trips. And for those of you who are subbed to this channel already, do not worry, the tent is not going anywhere. And before you know it, I'll be walking across that lake. It'll be 5 inches thick of ice, and we'll be going to that tent, and we'll be enjoying a beautiful weekend there. And not much longer after that, we'll be going there on my snowmobile. So yeah, this place is wicked. I got a few more trips coming to this cabin before the freeze starts. And once the freeze starts, it's going to be like 2 months before I can come back here. So I want to get a few trips in on my boat before the fall season ends. And then it's a focus on the canvas tent. And then probably around Christmas, maybe New Year's, I get to start driving back here, and I'll have 3 or 4 months of solid winter cabin experiences. So I hope you guys will just watch all of it. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back really soon.